So good morning. It's Monday morning. A typical day for me starts off probably Monday through Friday. Oh, let's face it, Sunday to Sunday. Is I usually wake up every morning, get in the car, and I talk to my mom. Me and her talk about the happenings of the day before, the happenings of the day, expectations, wins, losses, you name it. She's my rock. So this morning, our typical day of conversation was a bit heavy. It laid heavy on my heart. And it goes to show, or it goes as a reminder of things happening in the world today, just in general. But she was sharing with me that yesterday, as she was at work, one of her customers came in and they were talking, and she could sense something was wrong. But and had heard a story over the weekend, actually, of a situation that had happened, and she really hadn't put the pieces together on how the story she heard actually was going to impact the life of her customer that came in. But nonetheless, as the customer came in and they were talking and laughing, my mom kind of pulled her to the side and was like, hey, something's not right, something's wrong, talk to me. And the lady told her, let's talk about it after I'm done, getting my hair done. So she was like, okay, no problem. So as they wrapped up the hair grooming session, my mom figured out that the story that she had heard over the weekend, for whatever reason, she knew it had to do with this lady. And she said, basically, how's your daughter doing? And from there it went downhill. On this past weekend, this lady lost her daughter to suicide. And it was my mom shared how it was a very emotional moment as they cried and they hugged. And as we were talking about it and talking about just life in general, it made me stop and remember that we really have to be careful of what we say to one another. Of course, we don't know all the details about this particular situation and why this young lady took her life, although the bottom line is a life is lost. A lot of times people are going through so much that we're not even aware of. Things that they're scared to share, they're embarrassed to talk about, things they don't even understand that they're going through. And when we as humans put our lips, our words on other people and destroy them basically with what we say, it has such great ramifications that we cannot even begin to imagine about until you hear about stories like this. A life is lost. So it made me think personally of all the times that I've used my words to hurt other people, thinking I was just getting back at them. You did me wrong, so I'm going to come back and I'm going to say words to you that I'm thinking is hurting you, but in actuality, those words are destroying you. And this morning was a reminder that I don't have the right, and you don't have the right, and we don't have the right to use our words to destroy other people. People are humans, and they're going through a lot of things, and the last thing they need is for our words to destroy them. So it rekindled in me the fire of watch what I say. And although someone may hurt me or harm me, I still don't have the right to use my words to destroy them. It also reminded me to have a heightened awareness of people around me that I love and care about. Life is so precious, and for it to be taken away, and this young lady was merely maybe 14, 15, that's devastating to her family. That's devastating to her friends. That's devastating to a community. It is just, even as I sit here and think about it, I couldn't even imagine being a mother, being a friend, being a sister, being an aunt, a niece. I could not imagine someone that I love taking their life because they were going through and I didn't have the heightened awareness of listening to them or being aware that something was going on. So today, be mindful. Watch what you say. People don't deserve your harmful words. They don't. They don't deserve your slandering their name, no matter what they've done, no matter what they've said against you. They just don't deserve it, simply because we're humans and we're all going through. So as I close, it's a reminder. In the grand scheme of things, we're all flawed. There's no blueprint to life, and we're making many mistakes. But the difference between a failure and a success story is that those of us who become success stories remember that we learn from our mistakes and we become better people. Have a good one.